Hello. Okay, so I thought I figured out the FPS issue, but I might not have. It seems like it is still 23 frames per second. Hold on, what if I make OBS smaller? I think that seems better, right? Slightly, I don't know. It's 28 frames per second. You know, that's good enough, right? 27. Okay, let me close some more things. There's gotta be something. I thought I figured it out. Or maybe not. No, okay, it's 30. No, it's 25. 25. But I do have VTube Studio open. It's sort of running. Anyway, welcome everyone. Welcome. I don't see stream elements. Haha. Hello. Welcome Cass, welcome Shima Panic, Hamflow, Choco Milk Tea, long time no see. Potato, Slime Molder, Nutritious. Anyway, I am trying out dual streaming. I am streaming on YouTube and Twitch, but I have the YouTube chat disabled. So if anyone wants to chat, they have to go to Twitch. Because I don't feel like setting up a separate chat thing and then like monitoring two chats. So if anyone wants to chat, you gotta be on Twitch, okay? YouTube chat? No, it's just no, it's just one person, okay? Okay, so we're here today. We are gathered here today for the finale of Hatsune Miku Logic Paint S. That's right, gamers. It's been a long time. Got settings. Got the final character is gonna be Len. Okay, this is just how it ended up being. We use a different character every week. This time it's Len. Imagine chatting. No, the chat is not even enabled. You can't even chat on YouTube. Dual streaming is for the instant VOD upload. There's two reasons. Now, one, that is one of them. I think Twitch, I don't know if it's still a policy, but they had the thing where like you could not upload a VOD until 24 hours after you streamed it on Twitch. And I feel like that policy does not apply if you're dual streaming. But like every time I have to like upload my VODs, I have to like set the schedule date to be like, you know, 24 hours later. But then, you know, there's that. But then there's also like, you know, people, they don't even know that I'm streaming. There's people that are like following on Twitch, following on YouTube, but they're mostly checking out YouTube. And they're like, man, haven't seen that Wolfie guy in a while. But now he is. Does it stress your internet more if you dual stream? It sure does. It shouldn't affect the CPU usage though, because I think it encodes it once and then it just sends it to two places. And I'm pretty sure I have enough bandwidth to handle that. I have not seen any drop frames so far. You know, I'm streaming at like 5,000 kilobits per second. So like 5,000 is going to Twitch, 5,000 is going to YouTube. And last time I thought my upload bandwidth was like 100 megabits per second. I think it's only 20, but 20, it's like, you know, that's good enough, right? It's like I have, that's like 10 megabits total. If I'm streaming 5 megabits to each. It's pretty simple. Anyway, it's the new era. People will show up sometimes. They'll be like, whoa, what the Wolfie streaming? This guy's streaming, I gotta check it out. And then everyone's gonna check it out. And then everyone goes to Twitch, and then I'll be like, yo, let's go. And now we're here on Twitch. Just a way for me. Or okay, people that have YouTube Premium and they don't want to see ads on Twitch. Well, they can watch the stream on YouTube, and then they could just have like a pop-out chat for Twitch if they want to chat. I don't know, they could do that. Welcome, Yuzuki. Yeah, that's a possible thing. Anyway, yeah, Choco Milk Tea used to show up like a lot when I streamed on YouTube. I got the YT in their name. And it's, you know, sometimes I'm like watching a while ago, like a Vesper stream. I'd be like, yo, Choco Milk Tea is there? I recognize this person. Classic. They'll show up, realize they can't chat, and leave. That is also a possibility. But I mean, isn't that better than them just not knowing in the first place? I guess they could just be like, this guy's streaming, but I can't chat, so I'm just gonna leave. But you know, there's a lot of people that are just lurkers, right? Especially, I feel like it's common on YouTube. Of people that just have the stream on, and then like, you know, if they're not even gonna chat in the first place, it doesn't affect them at all. They can have like their YouTube viewer and everything's good. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it seems like it is streaming at 30 FPS, or like 29 to 30-ish. So that is pretty good. I think I found out what the issue was. So for people that are not familiar, I switched to a new monitor, and I was having a lot of issues with like CPU usage, and noticed CPU usage was better if I made OBS smaller, and I finally figured that out. I can't talk. Finally figured it out. Apparently, my previous monitor did not have like a high DPI option, so it was just like the regular, you know, if it said 1920 by 1080, that's literally what it was. But I think since my new monitor is like a lot better, it has support for like higher resolutions, and I think in the UI, if you choose 1920 by 1080, I think by default it uses it in like a high DPI mode, and what it's actually doing is that it's like rendering it at 2x the resolution and then like downscaling it, but then it looks much crisper. Or like I think they upscale the UI a bit more. And so like when I thought I was using 1920 by 1080, I was actually doing like double that, and it was using like, it was killing my graphics card or whatever. Welcome Stanley, welcome Chaos Ryan. And then I found out in the settings, you can disable the high DPI mode. When they put it in parentheses, they say it's parentheses low resolution. And then I did that. It definitely looks worse, but performance is significantly better. So now I can finally use my Live 2D again. I don't know if I should, if I'm able to like enable my my redeems. You know, let's try that. Go on my redeems page. It's been a while since redeems have been possible. Gonna go to the redeems page. We're gonna toggle it. Presumably that won't kill my computer. It's being toggled. It has been toggled. FPS seems fine. You guys can redeem things now. If you're on Twitch anyway. If you're on YouTube, you're probably like, what the frick is happening? I don't even understand. Welcome, Laketh. I don't even know what a redeem is. YouTube viewers don't even know what redeems are. We're so back. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty good. Was able to actually get things working. The thing is, like, the CPU usage issues weren't just when I was streaming. Even if I was just like watching a regular stream, like I just had Twitch open in a tab, it would still be using a lot of CPU. No matter what I tried, it was just a lot of CPU. But now it's done. Now I finally understand. I don't know if this is like a Mac specific thing. Does Windows have like a high DPI mode for monitors? Or is it just like you set it to something and then you set the UI scale to something else? I don't know. But it is a thing on Mac. You have to click a specific thing that says like show all resolutions. That's what I did. And then I saw low resolution and I was like, that's me, I want that. I want low resolution. And then I did it. And now we're good. Now we're all 30 FPS. It's great. I know some people, they want 60 FPS. That's too much. You should be grateful. You should be thankful that you have any frames per second. 144p. If you're watching on YouTube, you could set your resolution to 144p. If you want. Anyway, am I buying anything? No. I did buy some games though. When I was streaming on Wednesday, we talked about some games I could buy. I forget which ones I bought specifically. I bought some of them. I might even play one of them tomorrow. We don't know. But that'll be happening. It'll be cool. We finally have new games to play. Now I finally have like a backlog game. Like these past few weeks, every like Tuesday and Saturday, I'm just like, I don't know what I'm playing. Literally don't even know. But now, I got several. Any cool indies? If you scroll down, if you're on Twitch, you scroll down, there's like a list of games. And I added a bunch on there. Those are the ones I bought. I don't know if any of them are good. I did buy Outer Wilds. I know a lot of people are a fan of that game. But, I don't know, maybe I'll try it one day. People say it's a good game. And I don't doubt that. I'm sure it's good. I just don't know if it's like the game that I would play on stream. What is this? Miku. It's Miku. We got the 15 over here though. Anyway, besides that, so I did not stream yesterday because it was Thanksgiving. People in the US, we celebrated Thanksgiving. Not all of us, but a lot of us. And I went out to a restaurant. I did not see a rat though, unfortunately. It's been a thing where, you know, every time I go out, I'd be like, oh, are we gonna see Subway Rat again? I have not seen Subway Rat this time. Did not even see a rat. I went outside, I looked. I looked in the train tracks. I was like, man, I sure hope I see a rat today. Did not. Rat did not even show up. It's kind of sad, actually. The city has been doing stuff to get rid of rats, so... I don't know. Yeah, imagine streaming yesterday. Hamflow didn't stream yesterday. ChocoJax didn't stream yesterday. So many people didn't stream. I had to like find someone else to watch. Karagi was streaming though. I tuned into a Karagi stream. Mint Costello was streaming. Other people, several people, they were out there. Anyway, I feel like my voice sounds worse today. Or at least, I don't know, like worse, but like slightly different. I hope I'm not sick. It could be a thing where like I went outside and then it's like, oh man, I'm sick now. Can't believe this. Imagine going outside. What the? Oh, that's a 6. Okay, well this goes here. Imagine going outside. Well, I went outside. And it was actually fun. Had dinner at a restaurant. It was pretty good. My cousins were there. My cousin's friend was there. My cousin showed me a bunch of photos of like... He went on a trip to Singapore. And he's like, check it out. He showed me a bunch of pictures. I was like, that's cool. It was pretty cool. He showed me a picture of a really large fan he saw. Like a ceiling fan. And he was like, this guys, take a look at this. This ceiling fan was so big. If I stood over here, it would have been like 3 times my height. And I was like, whoa, that is huge. That's a huge ceiling fan. That was the thing that happened. That's pretty much it. That's my whole day. Just out there watching streams. Out there having dinner. Oh yeah, the subway was a bit annoying yesterday. How many blades were on the fan? It was a 4 fan. A 4-blade fan. It was huge. Since it was so high up, he was like, I don't have like a sense of scale for this, because you know, you can't see things on the ground. Open tag barrel. We recovered from Turkey. I ate so much yesterday. My cousin's friend, she bought some like Japanese cheesecake. It was pretty good. It was one that was like ube flavored. It was like a regular cheesecake. I forgot the name of the place, but it was pretty good. I've had it before. forget in what occasion. At some point, I've had it. It was like, it was not too sweet. It's just the correct amount of sweetness. So that even old people can enjoy it. Welcome to my, finale. This is like near the end. And then once we finish Miku Picross, we will get the chance to start a new game. That's right, Picross S. That'll be the next game. Do Japanese cheesecake differ notably from Western cheesecake? I think they're like significantly different. I think like it's more similar to sponge cake, I feel like, than it is to Western cheesecake. It's definitely also lighter. You can eat a lot more of it and not feel awful. Western cheesecake is like, it's pretty heavy. It's very dense, you know? We have Picrosses. No more vocalized songs. Your cheesecake is so heavy. Yeah. There is like a famous place called like Junior's or something. They're in Brooklyn, and I think they're well known for their cheesecake. You know, so you ate a brick. Yeah, it tastes good though. I haven't had like regular cheesecake in a while, but it is pretty good. Would recommend. But yeah, it's, you know, it's good times. Went to Junior's when you were in New York. It was good. I don't think I've even ever been there. I might have had it at least once though. I do remember that in the Love Live movie they did go to Junior's. That was the thing they did in the movie. And everyone cheered. I watched it in a movie theater of like full of New Yorkers. And when they went to various locations in New York, everyone was like, yo, I know that place. Junior's, of course they went to Junior's. That's the classic place you go to. Images of Japanese cheesecake almost make them look like cheese. I feel like American cheesecake is more like cheese. Like Japanese cheesecake is spongy. It's kind of like sponge cake. But yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know, that's pretty much all that happened. Oh yeah, I was talking about the subway. So I think the subway yesterday was really annoying. It was not running on the typical schedule. I took the train and it kept telling me to like take the train uptown and then switch to a downtown train, and then, you know, we just kept transferring trains. And then at some point it's like, you know, a certain train was running on a different line, and then we were like, oh, we're like going to 34th Street, but this 34th Street is like the different one. And then we had to get off the train, and then we had to like switch to another train, and then we like, okay, do we take this train again? And then we went back on that train. Eventually we got there though. American cheesecake kind of feels like someone sweetened a block of cream cheese sometimes. It is very heavy. I don't know. It's like, it's nice to have sometimes though. Like I wouldn't eat it every day. Well, I feel like most people wouldn't eat cheesecake every day. At least I hope not. But you could. Yeah, surely you could do it. If you tried, you could achieve the American dream. Eating American cheesecake every day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. How many calories is that anyway? Like a single slice of cheesecake? Must be like a lot, right? It's huge. Not even huge. You just have like a tiny slice. It's like a lot. Super size me. I remember that. I feel like I think we watched that in high school. I think I read that the issue with Super Size Me was like the guy had other health conditions. Like, wasn't he smoking the whole time? So I vaguely remember something like that. They're like, oh yeah, obviously McDonald's every day is unhealthy, but this guy, he was already kind of unhealthy. I'd feel sick after the second one. I guess it also depends on like the size. Right? There are some cheesecakes that are like really small, and then you get like a slice of it, and it's like a reasonable amount. Sometimes it's too much. Okay, 9 is here though, you got the 1 and the 8. It is still cheesecake. There's different varieties, you know? It's different kinds. You got the dense ones, you got the light ones. The light and fluffy ones. It's kind of like how like Japanese pancakes are... They're like fluffier, right? You guys ever have Japanese pancakes? They're really tall. I think they're actually called hotcakes. Is there... What even are hotcakes? Do you guys know? There's like hotcakes, there's pancakes, but then like, it's different. People often say something is selling like hotcakes, but what does that even mean? Literally, don't even know. Okay, we got the 9 here though. I wonder how long it'll take us to finish this. We're so close to moving on to a new game. Can you imagine that we've been playing this game for so long? So many months. We may finally see the end of it today. Thought hotcakes were pancakes. No, I think they're different. Aren't hotcakes like smaller? I don't actually know. Or maybe they mean different things in different languages. Like maybe a Japanese hotcake is different from like the Western definition of a hotcake. Like salty cakes. No, I feel like they're still like dessert type, kind of like pancakes. I don't know. I simply do not know. Do we have any hotcake experts out here? You got the 7 though. The 7 goes there. You got the 10. What I thought is that they were very similar to pancakes, but they have like a slight difference. I guess we could just look this up, right? There are indeed many types of pancakes. It's true. So real. Definitely so real for this. Here, I'm gonna look it up. What are hotcakes? What are hotcakes? If I look up hotcakes, it just gives me pancake. The definition of a hotcake is in fact a pancake. However, there's a subtle difference. And to find out what that difference is, I have to click on the article, so I don't feel like doing it. But someone else could do it. Okonomiyaki is technically a pancake. I have seen it described that way sometimes. I have also seen it described as Japanese pizza, which is like not really, it's not really what it is. But you know, you could describe things many ways. Hotcake seem like the cowboy word for pancake. What does that mean? Do cowboys call it that? No. Oh, right. Why did I put that there? Okay, I don't know. This can't be here. These gotta be here. Griddle cake. I've never heard of that one. I guess that's what it is, right? It is often cooked on a griddle. The McGriddle. The McRib. We got the 2s though. We got the 2s have gotta be here. Anyway, I hope everyone had a good day yesterday. Whether you are American or not, whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, whatever the heck you were doing yesterday, hope it was good. I definitely did something wrong here. But what? This? Oh, what the? Wait, what? Oh, what the? That's fine. There it is. Did I greet you, Zoe? I did not greet you. Welcome, Zoe. Reading through backlog. It was a nice day. Got to hang out with family. That's nice. Always nice. Welcome, Michael. Wolfie on the 23rd of December. The year was 1981. What does he mean by this? Michael, what do you mean by this? What is Wolfie's birthday? I will not say, but there are ways to find out. I will never formally have a birthday celebration stream. It's not that I don't even have a birthday. I was never even born. What if I don't even really exist? Or what if I just made up a day? Like a typical VTuber. Just make up a day and set that as your birthday. I could do that. I could set my birthday as whatever I want. And what if I set it to never? That could happen. I could just not have one. February 29th. Now, I feel like if your birthday is February 29th and it's not a leap year, you would celebrate it on March 1st, right? That's how it works usually. I could say my birthday is like the same day as my streaming anniversary. That could happen. So the VTuber that set her birthday to every day, Nora Neko. You just do that? You can't just do that. Actually, wait, what if you were born like on a different planet? Because like, okay, we have our birthdays relative to like the rotation of the Earth around the sun or whatever. But like, what if you were on a planet that like 1 year was like one rotation of the planet? It's just like every day, right? If you were from another planet, your birthday could be like every day, right? Or do you have to normalize it to the Earth's rotation? That could be a thing. Welcome, Wanmu. A day is literally, it could be possible. Wait, actually it's not possible. Are there any, there's no planets that rotate around the sun, like, what, in one Earth day? Most sci-fi does it based on Earth days. Yeah, but this is reality, okay? This is real. It could be the day I finish my model. I don't know. We simply just do not know. There's simply no way to know. Imagine knowing things. What if there is, but they're so fast we can't see them? Well, how long does it take for, like, Mars to rotate around the sun? It's definitely more than one Earth day, right? Because, like, you know, to go around the sun at that speed, it must be like... Well, okay, that is also assuming it's the same sun that we're seeing. Because there are other suns in the galaxy. So you might not be from... Or not the galaxy, from the universe. You could be from, like, a different universe. Not a universe, but, like, a different galaxy that has a different solar system, and maybe your sun is, like, really small. Then yeah, you could... Your planet could rotate around a sun. Not our sun, but the sun. Whatever the sun is. I assume you would have a standard date synced to Earth, but a local birthday, so that seasons make sense. I don't know. But there is also the thing of, like, not all cultures use the solar calendar, right? Like, a lot of places in Asia still use... Well, they don't use it for, like, day-to-day stuff, but they still... They celebrate, like, the lunar cycle. Some people, they do celebrate their birthday, like, when it is on the lunar cycle. But then they also normalize it to the solar cycle. I don't know how that works, but that is a thing that people do. It is real. Okay, here we go. What is this? Yeah, we only have 4 more, guys. This is the final 4 Miku Picross. We're so close to being done. We literally don't even know. There's still local phenomena you use to make the birthday set in reality. Yeah, time is complicated. Isn't it weird that calendar is based on rotations around the sun? What if... Actually, it's not that weird. But what if it was weird? Could be weird. In some cultures, maybe it's weird. Like back when people used to think the sun revolved around the earth. They still did have seasons, though. I don't know. It's complicated. We never truly understand the nature of time. Welcome, Dust Sniper 2. Yo, did you show up from YouTube? Did you see that I was streaming on YouTube and you're like, yeah, I gotta go check out this stream on Twitch? Probably, right? Definitely. That's how it is. That's the trick. To get viewers on Twitch, just start streaming on YouTube. That's how you do it. There are even more odd potential situations. What happens when you're born on the moon? Are years based on... Wait, are years based on the star and the planet? For our moon, we don't even have days. I don't even know. Yeah, I am streaming on YouTube, but chat is disabled. So people have to go to Twitch. Probably will have like people show up and they're like, oh man, Wolfie's streaming on YouTube, can't wait to chat, and then they can't chat and then they leave. They never come back. And then they unsubscribe. I can't believe it. We're second-rate citizens. Doesn't even enable chat on YouTube. He changed, man. Wolfie changed. He used to stream on YouTube. Now he's all about Twitch. Betrayed us. Is it funny though? Does anyone else do this? Does anyone like stream on multiple platforms but only have chat enabled on one platform? Went to YouTube and sub now, then was about to chat on YouTube and couldn't? Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you get them. Since you're tidally locked on the moon, your birthday lasts forever. That or your birthday is locked to one half of the moon. I did watch a video about like the dark side of the moon. I don't know. Or like, what if I like, wouldn't it be messed up if I enabled a chat on YouTube and then I just like didn't read the comments at all? I feel that'd be worse. That's why I've just disabled the chat. Because I can't be bothered to set up like... The messed up part about streaming on YouTube is that every stream has like a different URL, and you can't just use the same like chat overlay. Every single time you stream, you have to like go to like the properties and then like update the URL, and I'm like, that's one extra thing to do. That's too many things. On Twitch, I can just go live and the chat will still be there. It's easy. You're also not allowed to show YouTube chat. You're allowed. You just can't like combine them into like one combined chat thing. If they're separated, you can. I think that's what the policy is. I guess, I don't know. That's what I heard. But even that is too much effort for me. Yeah, a lot of people combine them. It's probably because, like, if you're not a big streamer, they probably don't care. If you're like me and you're just like an affiliate, they're probably just like, whatever. But if you're like a partner or you have like 100 billion viewers, they probably do care. So I know a few people who do the dual streaming, but they have a message on their stream that's like, hi YouTube, you can chat on Twitch. Yeah, I have that in the description. I didn't know that anyone else actually did it though, because I guess because I don't typically watch a lot of YouTube streams. You could do that. Or I know I've seen Randon stream, and he does dual stream. He does split out the chat between YouTube and Twitch. He has separate categories, and by categories I mean separate displays. He makes it clear which one is YouTube and which one is Twitch. Can you chat on Twitter? Yeah, you can chat on Twitter if you want. You could chat on Discord. Like, I won't read it until the end of the stream, but you could chat on Discord. Maybe, perhaps. But yeah, you know, that's just what I'm gonna be doing now. It does seem like my bandwidth can handle it. You can chat on Twitch also. If you chat on Twitch, I'll read it. Is that a Watame sheep? Coefficient melon? You can chat on Tumblr. You could chat on MSN Messenger. You could chat on GChat. You can chat wherever you want. Now, whether I would read it, I don't know. Could read it. It's possible I could read it. Made it. Literally made the sheep. Made one for me too. Yeah, in the art tag, right? No, it's on my waiting room. The loading screen. Was MSN a thing in America? I thought you had AOL. We had both. We had AOL, we had MSN, we had ICQ. We had other things. We had everything. Remember away messages on AIM? You'd be like, I'm away from keyboard, and then you leave a message. They don't have that anymore. No one even leaves a reason for why they're away. They just leave their computer. The ICQ uh-oh alert haunts your brain. I've never used ICQ. I just remember I saw it was an option though. You get a number and then people had to add you by the number. It's kind of like friend codes. It's literally the same as friend codes. Just get a really long number. Remember nudging on MSN? I don't, but oh, I remember on MSN you could draw. Remember that, guys? You could have like a you could handwrite messages on MSN. They don't even have that now. You can't even do that. It's not even a thing on Discord, right? They should add that back. I don't know why I said it like that. They should add that back. They should add that back. Think of all the artists, you know? Think of all the people that have iPads and it's like annoying to type. Just have them like draw a message. And it's personalized. You put your favorite song lyrics. Sometimes you would set your away message to something. Just so that people could see it. Actually, I remember, I talked about this before. But on AIM at least, you could set your away message to use variables. So like you could have it substitute like the name of the person sending you the message. You could put in like the current like timestamp. Be like, today is Wednesday. You're messaging me on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2002 or whatever. And one of my friends did not know that you could do that. And so like he messaged me and then he got the automated message like, hello, name a friend. Today is whatever day. I'm away now, but I'll see your message later. And then he was like, oh man, am I the only friend on your friends list? Why does your away message have my name on it? That's weird. I was like, no, you don't understand. There's variables. And he felt like such a fool. It's like, oh shoot, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, I thought I was your only friend. No, I had so many friends. I had 1 billion friends, okay? I had to write a custom script. Yeah, we had MIRC messages. As a joke, you should just make my away message his name. Well, he wouldn't have known. He would have then thought that I was just using the variables. But yeah, MIRC, that's where I first learned scripting. That was cool. Just have like automated messages, you know, when someone joins a channel, just like automatically send something. It was great. When someone typed your name in chat, you could like slap them with a trout. That was cool. But then like if multiple people had MIRC scripts and they also had a thing that like every time that you chatted at them, they would chat back, you could end up in like an infinite loop. And it has happened, and it does get you banned from channels sometimes. MIRC was the first time you downloaded... What? How long ago is it? So long ago. The XDCC bot where you could send files. People out there downloading anime. Yeah, what the? Remember net splits? Wow. Is when the server got like disconnected, but like some people were still connected. Some people were out there. That was cool. Yeah, right? You could be disconnected and then you're like, anyone, did half the server just disconnect? No, it's a net split. Everyone knows. Yeah, and then it's like, and then all the mods get kicked out. It's like, if you don't remember, okay, it was like so weird back then. You had like nick serve. You would like register your nickname. But like, you could just use someone's nickname. It's just like, different servers had different policies. And then it's like, you know, if the original owner of the nickname signed back on, you could like kick him off. Some of them would auto kick you after some time if you didn't authenticate. It really was the Wild West. Everyone was a mod. I even remember the symbols. You guys remember those? You had half ops, which was like percentage. You had like the @ symbols, which were like real ops. Yeah, and then you would set modes. I forgot about that. And then some people had like, you could use like custom color backgrounds in your messages. So people would put like percentages. This is so specific. Anyone remember this? You would set it to like light blue %, dark blue background, and then like you would, and remember flashbangs? That was a thing. You would set like the background to yellow and then the text to white, and then just spam that message. Man, those were some times. We don't have that anymore. You can't even change the background colors. PHP BB. Remember that one? Okay, we have... Well, this one is also really easy. What are they thinking? These are like the last puzzles of the game. It's so simple. Although I guess it is only the last puzzle based on like the order that I chose to play them in. Right, you don't have to play this as the last one. But it is the last one of this mode. If you played it in the original order, that's it. Okay, you got that one. Won't be much left. This is like literally the end. Well, no, the next one is the end. But this is almost the end. You got this one. You got that 7 over here though. This one's gotta go up. You got the 1, you got the 5. The 2, the 7, got the 11. The 2's over here. You got the 5 going down. You guys excited for the new Picross though? Finally a new Picross game after many months. Now we can finally go back to like identifying shapes. You're like, this looks like a chair. This looks like a table. Whoa, it totally was a table, guys. The 5, the 14. Okay, next one is actually the last one. Unless they have a bonus. They might have like a bonus stage. Maybe not. This one is also really easy. What the heck? Okay. Got the 1, you got the 13, you got the 15. The 15 couldn't even last an hour. Got this 15. You got that 15. You got that 9. What the heck? Wait, these are all just math. Literally. Got the 6. Got the 7. Got the 1. The 9 has to go up to here. Got the 1. The 7. The 6. The 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 4. You got that 3 over here. That's a 2. This one's gotta be a 2, right? The 2's gotta be up here. Could not be here. 3's gotta go down. The 2, simply just math. Okay, you got the 2. Could not be there. Gotta have that there. Get the 1. The 2. The 3. Wow, not even 2 minutes for this one. Well, there it is, guys. That's not Miku. What the frick? I thought that was Miku. That was not even Miku. They clickbaited me. There's Miku, though. Okay, well, there's the final Hatsune Miku logic paint puzzle. Got all of them. Bochi the Rock is there. Miku's there. Rin, Wen, Kaito, Mako. They're all there. Classic. Classic puzzle. Look at all the puzzles we have solved. This is literally all of them. Yo! I didn't expect to actually get like a message here. They actually acknowledge you actually get something for clearing all the puzzle. And look at this, they even spelled it wrong. Can't believe this is really what you get. They couldn't even, man. Well, congrats. Life, I guess life really is a puzzle. No one expected you to get this far. Well, there it is. There's the game. We will end this off by switching to Miku. Sorry, Kaito got one less stream. That's pretty cool though. Here's the credits. Yo, what the frick? Wait a second. They actually, huh? This is actually real. I was gonna do the thing that I normally do, where I just like put my name in there. But like, why? It's actually there. Your name is actually there. It's literally. Can't believe. Hold on. Why is that's just the name you use, right? Hold on. Properties. Wolfie name. Whoa! Look, I'm there, but like I'm actually there. I think it just uses your your name. You know, like usually in games they say like special thanks you. It's just whatever name you are. I did not expect that. That was cool. Here's all the people. Okay, you got Krypton. Got these guys. Got all of these musicians. Is this a bit? No, it's actually there. Look, I can leave the menu and go back. You think I can switch this as quickly as I'm doing it? No, it's real. Anyway, that's Hatsune Miku Logic Paint. Very cool. Now I'm going to switch the category to Picross S. Bam. Okay, on Twitch. People on YouTube, the title's still going to be Miku Picross. Yo, Jupiter, I haven't seen that in so long. Okay, Picross S. The start of a new era. Oh, new music! I forgot. Finally, we have new music. And this is a Picross game made by good Picross developers. And by that I mean like you could set it to not correct you. Okay, well, the first thing you gotta do is you go to the settings, okay? Navigation, what does that mean? Show solution hints? Don't do that. Autocorrect mistakes? Heck no. You can collect platinum points. Hint roulette? I don't need hints. Imagine getting hints. Input modes, cursor speed, maximum. You know what? No, let's default. Cursor loop. Always loop. Don't loop. Stop at screen. Well, okay. Stop at screen edge means it'll stop and then you can press once more to go, right? That's probably what it is. Sign square color. I don't know what that means. Got sounds. Yeah, shade as Miku. Look, they didn't even have any puzzles. That can this be random? No. Okay. They didn't even have any puzzles that you needed to use contradiction strats on. It was definitely made for beginners. Tutorials, we don't need that. We're just gonna start. I want to view the tutorial. No. Back at 5x5s. What the? Hold on. Select the input message buttons, right? Buttons. An input method for puzzles has been collected. Okay. Start. Yo, okay, we got the 3. The 3, got the 1, the 2. It's so weird that it doesn't autofill it now. I'm so used to that now. Whoops. I have not played picross S. That's a key. Oh, what did I tell you? I already know. Simple. I'm not used to this being so easy. You gotta start over from the beginning. This is a hat. This is a top hat. Wow, a silk hat. That's the same thing. 6 seconds. Zooming through these. So what? You can't see that. 2. You got the 2 can't be here. You got this 2 can't be there. You gotta have the 1s, right? You got this one. The 2. The 2. Got this one. That's not even there. This is not even there. That's not even there. Guys, it's literally not even there. This is a cupcake, obviously. So easy. Before tackling larger puzzles, we recommend viewing the tutorial. No, no, I don't need this. I don't need tutorials. Didn't we have 3 5x5s? It's like barely anything. Okay, got the 7s, gotta go there. You got the 1s, got the 10s, all the 10s, literally right there. Okay, then you cross these off. Imagine needing a tutorial. Not me. I've played this game so much, I already know. I know literally everything there is to know about picross. Cross these off. You got the 1 up there. You got the 2. Yo, is that the Twitch logo? How do you do the thing where it counts for you? You can press R. Well, okay, I definitely did something wrong then. imagine doing something wrong. I've already messed up. Okay, this goes there. That's it. That's not it. That's not even it. I can't believe. Can you believe that this guy doesn't even know? This is literally an easy puzzle. And I've messed up. Okay, let's go. Ah, this goes here. Okay. What is this? Electrical outlet? I guess that is a Japanese electrical outlet. You guys know in Japan, the electrical outlets only have 2 prongs? The ones in the US, they got the 2, and then sometimes they got the ground in the bottom. The circle. If you're in Europe, you might have like a different one. That is the Japanese outlet. Yeah, should have watched the tutorial. I didn't even know. Yeah, Miku Picross looks different. It is now Picross S. Ground is on the bottom, yeah. Unless you're in space. If you were in space, ground could be the other way. If you're upside down. Or you could be upside down. That's also true. It's 2 circles. Classic. Got the 10. You got the 1. Man, it's so weird having to like manually mark these every time now. Miku Picross really spoiled us. Although it is nice that it doesn't like auto-correct you now. Now if we mess up, we can really mess up. Because I feel like in the entirety of like when we played Miku Picross, we haven't really had a situation where we made a mistake and then had to like spend an hour debugging where we messed up. Because you know immediately that you've messed up. And that ruins some of the fun. What is this? Is that a guillotine? It's a fan. Okay, that's it's an hourglass. These games are so satisfying. Love the chunky feeling. It is pretty cool. Play this puzzle? Yes. Hold on. Before I do that, I'm gonna hydrate. It's 6 p.m. It's time to hydrate. You guys also hydrate. Alright. No, the guillotine was a joke. They would never put a guillotine in this game, right? They would only put guns. They probably wouldn't even do that. That's more of a Mario Picross thing. See, most of Europe has the same sockets. I've heard American ones are not especially good. Yeah, they're also like... What is it? 120? What is it? 120 volts? AC? Or 140? One of them. One of those. And then in Europe, it's like 200 something, right? It's like, it's double. Europeans are trusted with double of the voltage. Guillotines are too humane. Are they though? I guess it is. It's like a swift way to kill someone. A Swift? Taylor Swift? How does she do this? The one is there? Okay, whoa, what is this? It's a, it's a lady with a hat. It's a light tower, okay. Okay, one thing I wish they would do here is like what Mario Picross did. But it would show you the thing, and then it would give you time to guess. You could like press A to proceed. This one, once you solve it, it'll just show it to you. It'll just auto-advance to the title. It doesn't even give us the satisfaction of like having time to guess. I guess I could just like not fill in the last piece. Could also cover the screen. You're true. You're true. Sorry, you're right. You're true. People should start saying that. Instead of saying you're right, they should say you're true. You are so true. It has something to do with that American ones have easier to burn down your house. Might be why they have lower voltage. American ones have an easier to burn down your house. What does that mean? Easier to burn down your... An easier way to burn down your house? Easier time. It's because Americans can't be trusted. Imagine trusting an American. It's cringe. Americans could not be trusted with things. And yet here we are. Out here in the world, being trusted with... Whoops, that was a mistake. Thankfully, it doesn't take points off for mistakes. Controller drift doesn't even matter here. They don't form as stable a connection as a Europe one. I see. Man, how does America even exist? You guys ever think about this? Alright, what is this? Shooting star. Let's go. How did I know? You guys look at that and you guys think that's a shooting star. That's right, it was. Is this why American VTubers always have power outages? Maybe. Could be. Isn't it like it's like a common thing in like California to have power outages sometimes because of all the fires? I remember that being a thing, right? You guys remember that? Back when there were fires and then all the Californian streamers were like, sorry, we have to turn off the power because like the fires are burning everything. That sucks. Our infrastructure, yeah, that infrastructure also sucks. Guillotines are as humane as executions go. It's not very pretty though. Yeah, it's you know, it's on the tier list. The tier list of least painful executions. It's swift, it's fast. They don't maintain infrastructure. Yeah, because like all our tax money goes toward things that are not good. It's messed up, man. I mean, it doesn't even go toward healthcare. We don't even have universal healthcare. Classic America. We don't even have good public transportation. We don't have anything. This is a submarine. I know it. There we go. Only getting your entire brain shot off a gun is any better. That is one of the execution methods. Firing squad, that's one of them. Texas is on its own power grid. It's not the greatest. Yeah, Hamflus had many streams where, like, I guess they weren't streams. Many situations where he could not stream because the power went out. This was bad. That was kind of bad. If you're gonna be executed, you should get to choose how it's done. No, but then they would have to, like... They would have to accommodate everyone. And they don't want to do that. What if someone wants, like, some obscure technique that takes a long time to set up? Actually, that is kind of like how you can choose your final meal, right? Like, are they... I guess it has to be within reason. You can't give them, like, something that takes a month to prepare. Well, like, what are the bounds of reasonableness? Like, if you're being executed, and you have to, like, choose what your last meal is, like, can you choose something just, like, extremely, like, obscure? Like, do they have to be like, okay, we have to be able to get it within, like, I don't know, 10 miles from here? You could be like, okay, I want like this specific dish from this very specific region of the world. Welcome, Denji. And then they spend a lot of time making it. Or can they just be like, no, you gotta choose. You gotta choose from one of these. Get it from Walmart. Yeah, we're gonna go to the local IKEA. What if you wanted like a McDonald's ice cream and the ice cream machine wasn't working? Actually, that's like, you know, that's not an unreasonable thing, right? Because, you know, you could just be like, I would like a McDonald's ice cream, and then they go to the store, go to McDonald's, they don't have it, and then, oh man, and then they have to like drive around a lot, and then by the time they get the ice cream, you know, it's already been like a day. And they're like, sorry, we have to reschedule this the next day. It took us forever to find one with a working ice cream machine. Let's see, I heard they removed that in some places because some prisoners spend their last meals heck posting, asking for 5-star meals and not eating any. Man, they've ruined it for everyone. What is this? This is a kettle. An electric kettle. Teapot. Okay, same thing. Literally the same thing. A lot of prisons are in the middle of nowhere. That's also true. Yeah, black truffle, whale tooth. Choose something that requires the roots of a mysterious flower. Blooms once. They would probably say no. What would my last meal be? I don't know. Maybe Kobe beef? Would they even do that though? Would they be like, no, that's too expensive? And I also feel like if it was in the US, they probably wouldn't even let you have it because they would need to go to Japan for that. I don't know. But man, that was so good. Kobe beef, so good. And get Wagyu? That's, yeah, probably. But what if you eat it and you're like, this is not even that good? You're like, I expected better from this. You got like the worst grade Wagyu. Come on. I wanted A5 Wagyu. This is A 4.5 at best. Come on. Unbelievable. Yeah, the chef could like mess it up. This is an iron. A clothing iron. Maybe I should like save some of these easy ones for later. Because, you know, we have the problem sometimes with like with the Jupiter games where sometimes the puzzles are really hard and it takes us like a while to solve them. And then at the end of the stream, all we have left is like a 15 by 15. I'm just gonna skip to the 15 by 15s. We'll jump around a bit. Okay, I'm not used to these numbers. These the spacing on these numbers is a bit hard to read. A little bit. Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. It's interesting to see what prisoners pick. One I can recall is the guy that ate while watching Lord of the Rings. Ah, you could do that. You can't even do it in Texas. Is it because too many people were asking for obscure things? I can't believe you would choose this. You can't even have it. What would you guys pick? If you could choose your last meal, what would it be? I know there's like a YouTube channel of like a guy who goes around asking people like, what would you choose your last meal to be? And then they name something and then he makes the food. And then everyone has a good time. What we don't know is whether the guy kills him afterwards. I feel like he doesn't, but like the way he phrases the videos is really clickbaity. So this guy chooses his final meal. But it wasn't even his final meal. It's just what he would choose as his final meal if he could choose one. Come on, we're clickbait. I thought he was gonna literally kill them. And he doesn't. After one dude picked a lot of expensive food and then didn't eat any, he said wasn't that hungry. It's wasting. It's wasting all that food. They prepared stuff for him. He didn't even want it. Probably choose green chili with fresh tortillas. I feel like I would choose something more extravagant though. I don't know. You know, if it's your last meal. I mean, but also, you know, it doesn't have to be extravagant. Maybe sometimes the simple things are the best. It could be anything. You could literally pick, like, I don't know. Just get me some, like, Doritos or something. Just get me some Doritos. Then you could do it. Chili. Oh, get me some McDonald's. Get me some of that McRib. Get me some of that, chicken sandwich. Or whatever. I don't know. Get me some of that avocado toast. From Skibbity, Ohio. That's right. I know the memes. Skibbity Toilet, Ohio, Riz. Classic. 5 goes here, though. Cheese fondue with your family. Do you get to choose to have it with your family, though? Would they allow that? Or would they be like, you're trying to escape, aren't you? You're trying to get your family to help you escape. Although I guess your family would be there to watch you die, right? Probably. It would be messed up if your family couldn't go. Or like, would they even go? Like, I don't know. Would they even want to see you get killed? Or would you be like, I don't even want them to see this? Avenge me. They just show up and you tell them, guys, I didn't do it. Please avenge me. could happen. It could be real. I think the last moment's vaguely positive. I guess we don't really know the laws. Like what are things that are not even within reason, right? Like seeing your family for one last time. I feel like that's reasonable. It'd be awful if they denied that. Yeah, this is Christmas. You're right, it is a Christmas tree. But I messed up somewhere. This one has to be a 2. The 3 is here. No, this is not even... Guys, this is not even correct. This has to be a 2. It's an inverted Christmas tree. Yo, just in time. We literally just finished with Thanksgiving, and now it's Christmas. Yo, at the bottom is crossed off. You got that 15. There's a lot of ones here. You got the 1 1. You got the 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. There, the 10 has to go here. However, the 10 is gotta go up this way. It's the best Christmas song. Feliz Navidad, maybe? I don't know. I know a lot of people, they're gonna say All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. I don't know. Do you guys have a favorite Christmas song? What about the 12 Days of Christmas? Feliz Navidad is pretty good though. What about actually, how many Christmas songs even are there that you can name? There's those. There's Deck the Halls, that's one of them. Christmas song tier list, you could do that. Only local songs. The English songs are played too much and get annoying. Classic. Those freaking English songs. What besides, okay, like besides Mariah Carey's Christmas song, what do you think is like the most well-known Christmas song, like internationally? Is there even one? Jingle Bells, it's gotta be Jingle Bells, right? When you think of Christmas songs, Jingle Bells is definitely like the Christmas song. Last Christmas, that is also a song. It's a song about someone giving someone their heart. Like how it's a song about a heart transplant. And the heart was rejected by the person who was going to receive the donation. They were not even compatible. Welcome, Dork Angle. Carol of the Bells. I don't know if I know that one. It's probably one of those songs that, like, if I were to listen to it, I might recognize it. But just from the name, I don't know. Wham song? Is that, I don't actually know the band. Is that the band that sang Last Christmas? I'm gonna assume based on context that that's what that is. Okay, all these ones are done. This one, though, has to be... Wait, I got the 115. This is the 115? Yeah, Wham. I'd be surprised if I didn't know Carol of the Bells. Carol, welcome, Menos. Well, okay, let me listen to Carol of the Bells. What is... Hark, hear the bells. Hold on. I'm gonna play this audio. It's loading. YouTube is loading. I don't immediately recognize... Oh, this song! Okay, okay, now I know this song. That is a classic. I do know that one. Do, that one. I know, that everyone knows that one. What about... I don't know. Surely there's other ones. There's probably a billion Christmas songs. What about, John Christmas? There probably is one named John Christmas. A song about John and his Christmas. John Christmas, I gave you my heart. Oh, there it is. This is a piano? It's a pan flute. It's, what the frick is this? Suspension bridge. What did that bridge do to get suspended? As for the previous questions, I want to eat a lobster or deep fried cheese tower. Lobster's pretty good though. It's sad that Non-Stop Not November is coming to an end. Isn't it already over? Didn't Risu stop making those videos? Or does it live on in spirit? The latter would be a race to see which gets you first, the method or the fried food. Oh yeah, imagine you just died before being executed. Give me this really, really bad food. I mean, I'm sure it tastes good, but it's bad for you. You got the four right there. Yeah, the Heart Attack Grill. That's a place. Favorite Christmas song is like 20 seconds long. It's about drinking away your sorrows. That sounds like a song. What's the name of the song? Is it a local song? It's not in English. Tom Taguber. Let's see. It sounds like a classic. No translation. I don't even know what it means. I could literally have said a bad word and I would not have known. But you wouldn't do that. You would. I know you're a trusted chatter. You would not just say bad words for the streamer to say. So it's definitely a real song. Can you actually get a heart attack from eating something? Maybe like if you already had like a pre-existing condition. And then, like, you know, you were just about to die. And then the food you just ate was just there. it just hit you above, you know, just right, the threshold was right there. Whoops, what the? Could happen, you never know. Maybe it doesn't happen. Maybe it has never happened. Got 10 going this way. Can anyone explain why you have a Christmas song about a grandma getting run over? It's a cartoon, a movie. They had a movie called Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. And they made a movie, and then like they had like a bunch of lawyers try to sue Santa or something. I don't really know. All I remember is that they showed it on TV when I was a kid. And I was like, that's a strange concept. But it was there. It's a real movie. There's also the song... Oh, there's also Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's another Christmas classic. When all the reindeer bullied Rudolph because of his red nose. A little did they know that his red nose was actually useful. They made fun of him until his nose became something you could use for capitalism. For wow, Rudolph, you're finally useful. I know, you know, this nose of yours is kind of useless, but now that you've proven that your nose is useful for our business, we will appreciate you. You will now be exploited for your skills. None of the other none of the other reindeer can replicate this. So you know now this is your responsibility. You will not receive extra pay. You'll just have extra responsibilities. You won't be promoted or anything, but you'll have more expectations. You will not be in a managerial role. We'll just give you extra things to do, and if you ever fail us, well, I don't know. It's too bad. You'll be cut from the team. According to Google, it does increase risk. Yeah, heart attacks? Makes sense. What if he got promoted? Look, you know they don't get paid, right? They're just doing this for free. The reindeer. I guess they do get given, like, housing. I don't know. But isn't it kind of messed up, though? Like, the entire message of that song is like, Rudolph, man, you're freaking useless. You're so weird. And then after he was able to prove that he was useful for, like, his job, everyone was like, wow, I can't believe that your weird thing that we thought was weird was actually useful. Really teaching kids that they can be useful for their boss. They could... I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Where did Rudolph even come from? Was he just an ad campaign? I don't even know. You know, the messed up part is that, like, even though reindeer are real, a lot of people, since reindeer are associated with Santa, and people are like, arguably Santa is possibly not real, we've never really confirmed this, but if Santa is not real, then people are like, oh yeah, then reindeer are definitely, like, fake, right? And then you find out that reindeer are actually real, and they're like, what the frick? How can they be real? And then you find out they're real, but they just don't fly. And then people understand. They're like, oh, okay, they're real. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original cartoon, and that one live-action movie. Viewed them the most, they ended up being favorites. Yeah, when the Grinch's heart grew 3 times its size. Classic. Classic movie moment of all time. Yeah, they don't fly. Not in real life. And then there was like a movie called Olive the Other Reindeer. It was a pun based on the song. It was like, you know, all of the other reindeer. But then there was like a reindeer named Olive. Olive was the other reindeer. I don't remember anything about that movie besides the title. I feel like the title was just an the movie was just an excuse to make a film based on a pun. She was a dog. What the... Like, what went into that? They're just like, oh, wait a second. What if instead of Olive, the other, it was Olive, and she was like the other reindeer? And then all the executives are like, yo, let's go. We gotta do that, man. Pun-based movie. We have to. Yeah, it's like a Hamflow movie. It's based on a children's book. Okay, well, then the children's book was written based on that concept. The author was just like, what if we had this thing, it was a pun. Just had Olive and she was like the other reindeer. Whoa. Olive was a bully? Yeah, Olive the other reindeer. Can't believe this. How could Olive do this? I thought Olive was cool. And there they are, bullying Rudolph. But you know, you think about it, what if Rudolph was named that way because he was rude? You think like, oh, he's being bullied and it's like, it's bad. But what if he was rude to everyone else? This is a traffic light. That's a weird, what's going on with this traffic light? Why is it like that? It's like I understand this, But like, what's this? What's this going down here? Is that just a sign? What is that? I don't know. Yeah, what if he deserved it? What if Rudolph was actually like a bully? Well, I guess even if he was a bully, it's not good to make fun of someone based on their physical appearance. Because you don't make fun of someone for things that they control. You have to make fun of them for something, or sorry, you don't make fun of them for something that they have no control over. Just because he has a shiny red nose doesn't mean you can make fun of him. But if there's something he can control, you can totally do that. That's the message. It's totally fine to do that. In some situations, probably. Depending on circumstances. But not his looks. Unless he chose to look like that. Okay, if he chose to have a red nose... Actually, no, I don't know. Maybe no, you know what? Forget that. Ignore what I said. Don't make fun of people. Unless they deserve it. But then that's questionable. You don't know whether they... I don't know. Whatever. Welcome, Super Nenichi. Just don't make fun of people. Five is... Unless they're Elon Musk. Oh, okay, there's many things that you could choose. I don't know. It's a bit questionable. It's okay in some situations. It's okay. Okay, it's okay if they're like a billionaire. If they're in a position of power. If they're a landlord, if they're Elon Musk, if they have NFTs. I don't know. Yeah, there's ethical bullying. Sometimes. What if the red nose was a gang symbol? Well, you'd have to prove that though. It's hard to say. I don't think that holds up in the court of law. But it could. It might, we don't know. We don't know the circumstances. The song, they don't actually specify they bullied Rudolph because of his nose. Yeah, that's true. No, don't they say like your nose shines so bright? No, that's what Santa said. Wait a second. Santa's the one that's like, your nose is bright. It could be useful to me. They would laugh and call him names. Yeah, they didn't say what names. They didn't say what specific names they bullied him with. It could have been totally unrelated. It could have been because he like bought NFTs. He could have been like a crypto bro. And we're just out here assuming that they're making fun of him because of his nose. Maybe they didn't even think about his nose at all. Maybe they made fun of him because, he invested a lot of money into crypto and lost all his money. In which case, I would say it's deserved. So, fungible. It's when you funge a bowl, whatever that means. It's a token or something. Okay, I messed up somewhere. 621. 6. Oh, this is not even a 6. That's a 4, 1, 1, 2. Okay, there's gotta be a 1 somewhere. 4, 1. Okay, we got... Oh, that's a 2. What am I doing? That's a 2. That 2 could not be there. This 2 is here. Easy. What is this? This is what is that? Fireworks? Obviously. Oh, this is those sparklers, right? It's a common thing in Japan. The song was a trap to expose hidden biases in the listener. That is also true. We were just out here thinking like, no, well, the song did highlight his nose like a lot. And so we're led to believe that that's what he was made fun of. Red nose shadowed. Yeah, whatever crimes Rudolph committed. I don't even know. Would I consider a sparkler a firework? It does have fire though, and it does work. So I would say maybe. It's definitely firework adjacent. Rudolph saved Christmas and is an international hero. Did that really happen though? Did they just make it up? Has anyone even seen Rudolph do this? This is all like secondhand information, right? None of us have even seen Rudolph. We're just led to believe that because it was explained in the story that he did this, that he really did. What if he didn't? What if Rudolph's not even real? You guys ever think about this? Like a fake story made up by the government, the government? Made up by like a big Christmas to get you to believe in Santa? No, Santa's real. But like, you know, is Rudolph real? I don't know. He could be fake. Yeah, big Santa. Breaking you into believing. And for what? Why even would they do that? Got the onezo. What do you guys think this is? This could be like a rocket ship. Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know. Got the 2 though. Check out this 2. Santa does have a questionable workshop. Yeah, what about the elves? What do the elves think of this? Okay, 3's gotta be here. A pagoda. That is also possible. The 3, got the 1. This has gotta be a 1. It's gotta be a 4. Then you get the 3 over here. That's gotta be a 3. The 3. Got that 3. Another 3. What does Santa even do the other 364 days? He's probably like making the toys or whatever. He's preparing. Do you think Santa, like, when he travels between the North Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere, that he gets like shock? You know, like temperature shock? Because, like, you know, it's really cold. And then you go down to the South. It's like really hot. How does he do that? How does he deal with the changes in temperatures? Like one day it's really hot. And the same day it's also really cold. And there's snow. And some places there's no snow. What is that? Steel tower? What the frick? What? Is that like one of those like electrical like wire things? You know, that brings you electricity? Is that what this is? That's the only thing I can think of. It has to be, right? Because like the thing on the left kind of does look like one of those, but I would imagine that you would see wires coming out of it, right? Welcome, Deffins. Maybe not. I don't know. Wires. Yeah, there it is. There's wires. Advanced Santa suit. They're putting chemicals in the snow that's turning the noses red. Can't believe this. It's true. You missed the Miku finale. Well, you could definitely watch it. Watch the Vaughn. Find out that the finale was not even that exciting. The puzzles they gave were so easy. It wasn't even a fitting send-off. I didn't even feel a sense of accomplishment. It's messed up. The Eiffel Tower, yeah, the Iron Tower, the Metal Tower. This one is like a house, right? Based on this shape, it kind of looks like a house. It's a 15 right here. The 4 going up. Got this one, the 4 goes up. The 5 also going up. Yeah, I completed all the puzzles. Got the 1, we got the 4, got the 7. 7 gotta be right here. I like how it's not even December yet and we're already talking about Christmas. Good times. It really says a lot about society. We're defined by holidays. Defined by consumerism. Out there buying things. It's, you know, it's literally, it's Black Friday. There wasn't even anything I wanted to buy. I was even looking for stuff to buy. I was like actively considering consumerism. And yet there was nothing for me. It's snow today. Snow is kind of annoying. You have to like shovel it. Makes it hard to walk around. Yeah, it's a whole month now. It's not even just Friday. Got 2 bath mats for $4. That sounds cool. I hope it's good. The whole month? Sales get extended before and after. Yeah, but what about Cyber Monday? You guys excited for Cyber Monday? Whoa. That's not even really a thing. It's kind of a thing. Think of all those fools buying things on Black Friday when they didn't even wait for Cyber Monday. Think of all the deals they're missing out on. That's right, they made a day for Cybermon. The Digimon known as Cybermon. I don't know if that's a real Digimon, but I would not be surprised if it was. That's right, it's Cybermon Day. Cyborg, yeah, Cyborg Monday. This is the day when you see a Borg and you're like, Borg. You just say Borg. You know, Borg, it is Google's Kubernetes implementation. Classic. Don't have any PC parts I want to buy except for a slick video card. It's never in stock. You could buy a new graphics card. You could buy a new monitor. You know, if you were like me and you had a monitor that was like 10 years ago and it doesn't work, you could consider buying one now. Surely there's a bunch that are on sale. There is no Cybermon. I guess they are all Cybermons. What the? Hold on. Something's wrong here. Something's not even right. Oh, this one's got, okay. It's gotta be there. You got the 1, you got the 2. The 2. And then the 2. What is this? Is Snowy Mountain. Mount Fuji. Snow Mountain. It is Mount Fuji. Look at that. I called it. I knew. This is Eurocamp right here. Yeah, they go to Mount Fuji pretty often. The Star Trek crew has to deal with the Borg. I don't really know much about Star Trek. Weren't there creatures known as the Tribbles? Trouble. Whatever. That was a thing. That's one of the things I know about Star Trek. Actually, I remember when I was a kid. You guys remember those, like... I don't even know what they're called. They're like little, like... Hold on. Let me look this up. What is this called? It's like Tiger? Is it called like Tiger Game? Tiger Game? No, I don't know. Those things, yeah, these things. Hold on. This Tiger Electronics. This thing. Let me copy the image. Why can't I copy the image? These things. No, but this one's baseball. I want the Star Trek one. Hold on. Star Trek Tiger Game. Yeah, this thing. I had this thing. Copy image address. Yeah, they're cheap. They're not even LCD. I don't even know what they are. I'm gonna put a browser source on screen. Yeah, just like this OBS project. These things. I had this. I didn't even know what Star Trek was, but I had one of these. And I don't remember what the gameplay was, but I played this quite a bit. You could go left, you could go right, you could shoot things. Classic. Everyone remembers these. Welcome, good cat. I'm going to leave this on screen. Right here. You know, I'll put myself up here. Angry Video Game Nerd did an episode on them. It was very much like a 90s thing. I don't even remember them that well. But man, you think of the stuff we played back in the day, and it's like we were so easily entertained. Imagine giving this to a kid now, and it's like they're just like, I don't want this. Give me the iPad. But back then, you give this to someone, and they'd be entertained for hours. They brought them back, and no one cared. Yeah, because like we have iPads now. We have phones. But back in the day, this was peak entertainment. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't even peak entertainment. But it was some form of entertainment. And we as kids were like, yeah, this is good. Something to look at for hours. And given I don't remember anything about the game, it really shows you. So whatever your relatives bought you when they knew you like video games, it's like, yeah, you like games, right? This is a game. This is literally the same as Nintendo. It's something I could play in the car until I got home to my Nintendo. Yeah, and none of these had backlights. So like, if it was dark, you couldn't see anything. Same with like the Game Boy. There were no backlights. So this is 7. This one can't be here. That was good times though. Now we need so much to be entertained. We need like streams to watch. We need VTubers. We need like YouTube videos. Society has changed. We're no longer entertained by the simple things. Okay, these can't be here. This one's gotta go up. Out here being entertained by squares on a grid. Got numbers out there. Can't even believe this. You got the 7. Welcome, Props Not Jack. I'm entertained. We have audiobooks. We have an entire jungle full of audio. And people are still bored. Come on. Imagine showing Audio Jungle to a Victorian child. They wouldn't even understand. They'd be like, why is there audio in a jungle? I've never even seen a jungle. Okay, the 2's gotta be here. Gotta be one of these. These have got to go down. What do you guys think this is? This kind of looks like a noose. That's probably not what it is. This one is a 7. Oh, it's a fire extinguisher. Pretty sure this is a fire extinguisher. Spray can, you know, a spray can. Oh, this could be like a perfume bottle. No, it's an extinguisher. Jazz for the soul. Yeah, there it is. The fired extinguisher. Oh, this is the 69th. Can you believe we're already on the 69th puzzle? Man, this game is so easy. Got 15s out here. Yeah, fire. No, they weren't fired. It's a command. It's us telling someone else to fire extinguisher. How are they gonna get a job? Yeah, I've talked about this, but it's like, isn't it easier to find a job when you get fired though? Because like, you know, it's harder to find time to do interviews when you're still employed. There should be more like, I sure hope extinguisher can pay the bills. I sure hope extinguisher can find a job quickly. I guess it is still a valid concern though. Like, how are they going to find a job? What place is even employing extinguishers now? For me, maybe. It's also true. Isn't that generally true though? Isn't it easier to find jobs when you are not employed? Get fired, do you have to put it on your resume? You don't have to put anything on your resume. They might ask about like, oh yeah, why is there a gap between like these two jobs? But you don't have to specifically say. You don't even need to say you were fired. You could just be like, no, I just thought it was time to change. Although they might do like a background check. I don't know. I don't know how that works. You don't have to. I don't know. Are there places where you have to? Yeah, because like, you know, if you're employed, it's like you have to find time to do interviews while you're actually actively working. That seems hard to do. When they call to confirm employment, they only have to say that you work there. Yeah, they don't have to be like, oh yeah, they were fired for misconduct or whatever. Welcome, Nano Dan. I think they can say that they fired you, but they don't have to. I see. Well, thankfully, it has never really been relevant for me. Most companies will not divulge that info anyway. They will only confirm if you were employed. Yeah, they give out the minimal info. That's how the industry works. You guys ever been fired? Anyone here been fired for something? And I don't mean laid off. Laid off is different from firing. Like you have to do something bad to get fired. Or like have a bad performance. Fire. What about iced? Yeah, what about iced? What even does that mean? I've only quit. It's valid. Fired. What about watered? You guys ever been watered? Should be hydrating right now. Not yet. What do you mean yet? Are you planning on being fired? Has anyone you've worked with been fired though? Like what is the most absurd thing someone's been fired for? Someone like just set fire to the building. Wouldn't that be messed up? Wait, this is wrong. Wait a second. What the? What did I do? Okay, this is a 9. Now the 9 can't go here, so the 9 could be here. So this could be wrong. This could be wrong. Meaning this could go up. I simply don't know. Been fired. You ever been fired? I get it. What's the most ethical way to provoke your boss into firing you? Don't know. Wait, oh shoot. This isn't even real. Can't even have the 2 here. Then what the heck is this? Okay, this is why I like these games. You know, Miku Picross would never have you think like this. It would just tell you you're wrong and you're just like, it's too easy. Now this is where the real problem solving begins. You have to find out where the heck you messed up. Is it here? Perhaps we messed up here. It's probably there, right? But then this thing goes down there, and that's fine. Then you put this here, but you can't put that there. And then you're like, what the frick do I do then? Does this even go here? I don't even know. Just cross all this off. Real skill is not making mistakes. Well, that's too easy to say. Easier said than done. Okay, this 2 could be here. That can't be there. Why would that even be there? It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna restart. How do I restart this? Do I have to quit? Do I have to quit and reopen this, or can I suspend? This game will save and I don't want to save. I'm gonna restart this. I'm gonna do this again and not make mistakes. Say, not me, but I've seen my dad get fired day 1 after someone else originally wanted came in crawling back. What the? That's messed up. So they like gave an offer to some guy, and the other guy was like, I don't really want to join. And then later your dad accepted, and then the other guy came back. That's messed up. I've had situations where like someone would join the team, and then like they would only be on the team for like a few days, and then they'd be like, oh, actually I got an offer from like another company. And then they leave. Like, man, you've been here for like 3 days. You know, that's messed up to do. Like, they spent all this time training you. I guess it wasn't. I guess it's better, like, for it to be early. Like, if you were going to leave anyway, better that you do it early. But I don't know. It was kind of weird. And then there was, like, you know, my coworker was like, oh, yeah, remember this guy? And I was like, who? And then he was like, you know, that guy that was there for, like, 3 days. And I was like, oh, yeah, that guy. True. And that's just at will employment. I think they were even like, well, if you want me to stay to like give 2 weeks notice, I could do that. But then no, they just terminated him. They didn't even give him the 2 weeks. Just like, you know, you're gone. Whatever. Out of here. It's at will employment. That is true. It does go both ways. The company can choose to fire him at any point. He can choose to leave at any point. The 2 week notice thing is kind of just like a nice thing to do, but you don't have to do it. You could just leave. We have had that. One of my former employees, not employees, co-workers, he just left. I've talked about this, but it's like at one of the place that I worked for, like, not the place I worked for after 7 years, but one of the places I worked at, the first places I worked at, there was like a guy on the Android team, and I think everyone else he was like the only person on the team, actually. Everyone already left, and he was the only person on the team for a while. And then they were like trying to find new people to join the Android team. And there was this one guy that interviewed, and he was like really bad apparently. He didn't program well, he didn't perform well on the interview. I know, Stanley, I'm gonna hydrate after this. I'm telling a story. And then he didn't do well in the interview. But then, like, I think management was like pressuring them to accept him. And then like everyone I talked to was like, yeah, this guy's not actually that good, but like they're kind of forcing us to like say yes. And then like the guy joined the team and like no one was happy about it. And then he was like, he got tired of trying to teach basic concepts to this guy who didn't know what he was doing. And then he kept telling them like, I don't want to babysit this guy. I just want to like, you know, hire someone that knows what they're doing maybe. And they didn't. And then he just left. He didn't even give like a 2 weeks notice. He just left. It was the guy that I would go out to lunch with all the time. We would sit around at the park and just chat. Good times. And then he was gone. Anyway, I'm gonna hydrate now. It is 7 p.m. Alright. I have hydrated. This puzzle is going a lot better than it was before. So these have to be there. Wait, no they don't. What am I saying? They don't have to be there. This can't be there. These have to be here. Wait, do they? No, they don't. No, they don't. This guy, what the heck? This isn't even right. Literally right after I said this is going so much better, I found many mistakes. This one's gotta be there though. Literally this one. And then you got the ones, you got the 2, 1, 3. The 3's gotta be here. Probably. Unless I messed up somewhere. This 3 is there. You got the 2. This is not there. These are not even there. This is there. That's there. Anyway, I don't know what happened to that guy. Never added him on LinkedIn. I never really found out where he went after that. I could probably find him on LinkedIn. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should check to see what he was up to. That is a nice thing about LinkedIn sometimes. If you just wonder like, oh, I wonder what this guy's doing. You could. And then like you find out some people that you worked with, they're doing like blockchain stuff now and you're like, oh man, why are they doing this? Sometimes like when a CEO or CTO leaves and they do something else, and then you see them on LinkedIn and they're like, hey, I'm just starting my new blockchain startup. Can't wait to show the world how revolutionary this idea is. And I'm just like, that's so stupid. You would leave this company to do something like that. It really says a lot about society, right? Okay, here's what we gotta do. This one is a bit complicated. Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. It's actually very easy. This one, gotta hustle. Man. Block on the chain. This is there. This one is there. This one goes there. This is a bird. It's a bird nest. Okay, it's not a bird nest. It's a okay. It's an ostrich. See what I saw there? I thought this. I knew this was like the head of a bird, but I did not know. I thought like this thing down here was like a nest. It was like a little bird with the head sticking out of the nest. But no, that is just part of the body. OS Trich. Sounds like the name of an awesome application. I feel like it'd make it hard to search for though. You gotta consider search engine optimization when naming a product. And what do we do here? We gotta have the large numbers. Trich OS. OS Trich. A good paper title. It's true. You don't need people to look it up. You got the 5 though. Look at this 5. You got the 5, you got the 1, you got the 2, and the 10. That's just math. This is literally just math. 3 and 9, I can tell that's also just math because, you know, numbers and wrist issues finally decided to prop up your wrist rest. That's good. It's good to consider the risk of carpal tunnel. You guys should consider using a vertical mouse. It's life-changing. Name my website after one of those anime knockoff names in Dougal. McDolin, Whackdonald's. Yes, vertical mouse. Hey, it's Black Friday. You could buy one for cheap, probably. You could buy a new keyboard. A vertical mouse? I mean a tablet and pen? No, I mean a vertical mouse. Not to be confused with like a mouse, like a rat standing up straight. I mean like a vertical mouse. Just a regular old vertical mouse. It'd take ages to get used to? No. It's totally fine. You can get used to it so fast. And it's so much better for your wrist. You gotta think of your long-term health, okay? It's not as good for gaming, but like, who cares? The mouse that I've been using for like a long time now. At risk of ulnar tunnel. Is that a D's Nuts joke? It's probably not. But hopefully it's not bad. Hopefully your ulnar tunnel is not bad. whatever the word is. I doubt they're on sale. Ergonomic mice are very small, limited supply. No, they're pretty cheap though. You could buy one for like $15. That's the one I have. I don't use the expensive ones. I guess I could. My workplace does reimburse like ergonomic stuff. Like I ordered my monitor from work. I could also order like a keyboard mouse setup. I don't know why they're all wireless. I specifically bought a wired one though. I don't play with mouse and keyboard, so I actually might. I would recommend it. You know, initially you're like, this is kind of weird. And then after using it for a while, you're like, this is actually pretty cool. I appreciate the reduced strain on my wrist. I had a vertical mouse for a while, and my experience, it was worse on the wrist. I like to use an ambidextrous mouse so I can switch hands occasionally. I guess it depends on the individual. I find it works well for me, at least. Gives each hand a chance to rest. Although I feel like a lot of times I'm not even like using my keyboard or mouse. Right? Most of the time I use my computer to like watch streams. Like when I'm doing that, I'm not even using the mouse and keyboard. It's only like when I need to like switch between doing things. Switch between streams, look up something mid-stream. Yeah. Titan Wolf vertical ergonomic prevention. Do I think that's any good? I probably don't trust me on these. This is very similar to the one I have. I think it's literally the same one. It's probably just like different companies buy from an existing manufacturer and just like rebrand it or whatever. This looks exactly the same as mine, except it has a blue light. This one has a blue light. The one I have has a red light. They're probably all the same though. The low end ones at least are probably all the same. The ones that are like $100, those are probably different. I actually used to have one of those. My previous workplace, well, the place I worked at for like 7 years, they did just give you like a $100 one. I used it for a while. It's pretty good. It was actually much more vertical than these. You'll just try it. Yeah, you know, if it doesn't work, you're just out like $15, right? Whatever. You could gift it to someone else. You could be like, this doesn't work for me, but maybe someone else I know, you'll just send it back. I guess you could just do that. I never do that. When I buy stuff, I just like, I don't know. I feel like sending it back is such a hassle. I don't know. I've never, I don't really return things unless it literally doesn't work. Or like, it's not what I bought. Or it's not what I intended to buy. Keeps getting easier and easier, I guess. But there are some places that like, you think you're buying a new product, but it's actually like a used one that someone sent back. It just happens to be in good condition. Just have to walk to a nearby store and scan your... Oh, okay. That's much easier than having to like physically like mail it back. Amazon. This goes there. Let's see, if you use a vertical mouse, you also need to make sure your desk is high enough. I guess I've never had that issue. Okay, this is here, this is there. Okay, what, is this a mushroom? What the? Oh, it's a necklace. I see. I understand. Okay, reaching down for your vertical mouse, that's no good. Isn't that true of like all mices? There's a lot of stores here that take Amazon packages back and return. I wonder if that's probably a thing in New York as well. I just never looked into it. I guess that makes sense. Probably. Whole Foods? You could return stuff at Whole Foods? Does it have to be like stuff you bought from Whole Foods or just like general things you buy on Amazon? Like, can you return electronics at Whole Foods? Anything? You could do that? Okay. Didn't even know. I guess it never came up for me because I've never really returned. Actually, I don't think I've ever returned anything that I bought online. Unless it was digital. Like, if there's like a physical thing I've purchased, I've never really had to return it. Wait, that's not true. There was the one time when I did buy like a... Oh, no, but like I went to their physical store. I bought it online, but they had a physical store, so I returned it. It was when I bought a CD drive enclosure when I meant to buy a external CD drive. I did return that one because it's literally not what I thought it was. You don't have to print a label, just bring the item, that's it. I see. That's kind of cool. I hope I'll never have to do it. It'd be worse for a vertical mouse because your wrist has more range of motion up and down than side to side. That makes sense. I don't know. I feel like my desk has always been at the right height. At least for like my hand. My monitor for a long time has not been at the right height. You guys make sure. Your monitor should be, you know, measure from the top of your head. It should be like, the top of the monitor should be slightly below that. That's the ideal. For the longest time, my monitor, I would always have to look down at my monitor. And then I adjusted it, and I'm like, wow, this is what I've been missing out on. Your monitor is slightly above. Mine is also slightly above. Since I got my new monitor, it is now slightly above. See, on the topic of ergo stuff, I wonder if we'll get a future of desk monitors with touch support. Maybe. It's kind of like if you get like a drawing tablet. They're similar. You could already buy them, that's true. I find a laptop with touchscreen to be more ergonomic than mousepad. I don't know, I don't like having to like look down at something. That's the thing. I feel like whenever I do a drawing stream and I have to like look down at my tablet to draw, it's like it's uncomfortable. People should not have to look down at things. Yeah, neck pain. It's not even good. Suboptimal. Most important advice is to move your mouse with your whole arm and not just your wrist. Yeah, that's true of art as well. Any aspiring artist in chat, you should be moving your arm, not just your hand. Other problem with vertical mouse is that you need to squeeze to click. Whereas normal mice, you can use your arm weight to click. I feel like that's never really been an issue for me, but I guess I could see that being a thing. It is possibly a thing to consider. Aim with your shoulder. You should do that. Let's see, my desk has to be low enough for my monitor, but high enough for your mouse. Yes. You could like, if you can't raise your monitor enough, like it doesn't have like a built-in thing to raise it, just find like cardboard boxes, right? I do that. I still have the cardboard box that my MacBook came in, and I use that as a way to raise my monitor. Welcome, Rune. Should buy a monitor arm. I don't really need it though. It's already at a good height for me. I don't need to adjust it. And then I would have to like set up stuff. I don't think I have enough space behind my desk. It's like right up against the wall. I have a 32-inch monitor and a high desk. Oh, I see. That's a huge monitor. Guys, what size monitor do you guys have? Mine is 27. Wait, do you guys, hold on, I had this question. Do you guys measure, people that are not in the US, do you guys still measure your monitors in inches even though you don't use the imperial system? Yes, isn't that weird? Why is that? We don't know why. That's the messed up thing. There are things that are always measured in like imperial. I'm like, wait, isn't this weird for you guys? You guys use centimeters. The panels are standardized. Doesn't that say something about society? 22, that's tiny. The previous monitor I had was like, wait, no, that's the same size as what I had before. Never mind, that's like the normals. I feel like 22 for monitors is like the minimum that I would want. Anything smaller than that would have to be like a side monitor. Yeah, I've had the previous monitor I had was 22-inch. And I had that one for like 15 years. Even more. Dear Lord, 4K touchscreen monitors are $800. But why do you even need a 4K monitor? That's too many pixels. Way too much. Wolfie size shaming? No, I think it's fine. I think it's totally acceptable. Says something about the US dominance in the IT markets. Yeah, I guess a lot of places that make monitors are probably selling a lot of them to the US. It would make sense, I guess. 34 and 27. I have a 27 one right now, and I feel like this is like, it's too big. I feel like maybe like 20, 25 or 24 would be ideal for me. Anything less than 4K is less than 20-inch for touchscreens. Let's see. I don't know. Anyway, what I found out is that my computer cannot handle things at really high resolutions. And for people that missed the start of the screen, or the start of the stream, pretty much all the CPU usage issues I've been having are due to the fact that my monitor was set to be high DPI. And I did not realize until today, or yesterday maybe, that I just had to downscale it. See, although I was choosing 1080p in the settings, it was really double that. It was double that. It would upscale the UI and then downscale everything else. And it was rendering way too many pixels. But if you unset your high DPI, then it's fine. But then things don't look as good. Right? Like I turned off the high DPI stuff, and I can see the quality is definitely worse. I can definitely see they're not as crisp as it was before. But things are actually usable now. Did I give it to the next guy? No, they're still here. Hold on, this is an 8. Doesn't this have to be here? This does have to be here. This has to be there. With 32 and 2 you have 3 monitors. Is one of them oriented vertically? I feel like that's a cool thing to do. You could have a monitor oriented vertically just for chat. Some people do that. Considered it. I think it makes sense. Because, like, if you have them all horizontal, like, 3 monitors, isn't that, like, a lot of space? You'd have to, like, turn your head a lot, right? One of them is a VTuber watching screen. Yes. Most of the time, I don't need a vertical monitor. It's a bit of a pain if it doesn't have gyro integrated. Yeah, I guess it would be annoying. Yeah, you could use it for Discord. You could see so many messages. You could see all of the text. You could be reading as well. You could read so much. Anyone out here reading on a vertical monitor? I guess it's better to say portrait mode rather than vertical, because I guess they are all vertical, right? They're all oriented vertically. Just the orientation is different. Need a third monitor because my cat always wants to watch bird and squirrel videos on your second monitor. What if you got your cat an iPad? And you taught your cat how to watch the videos on YouTube. You could do it. I'm sure there are some cats out there that like understand how to use the YouTube AI. I mean UI, not AI. What if they did understand AI though? Could be real. You could train your cat so that you don't have to entertain it. It likes to paw at the screen. Isn't there? Oh, what the frick? It's a clown. What the heck? I didn't expect that. Man, that's messed up. Is that Joker? Is that the frickin' Joker, baby? He's winking. Joker, Joker. Classic. Joker reference. We do be living in a society, though. I did see an iPad game for pets where something moves around and disappears when the pet touches it. Isn't there like a way to like disable touch inputs on an iPad? It's meant for like kids, right? So that you can't switch out of the app unless you type in like a password or something. I don't know. I'm suggesting you get an iPad for your cat, but you could. Maybe. Possibly. Plausible. Cats are fickle creatures. They don't even understand technology. They'll still go to the monitor even with an iPad. Oh yeah, that is true. You just buy them something and then they just like the old thing. Like you buy them a product and they prefer sitting in the box instead of the product you just bought. It's a classic genre of cat videos. Owner buys thing for cat. Cat doesn't even want the thing. They just want the box that it came with. The cat got a little Christmas gnomes full of catnip last... Christmas gnomes? Man. Not they're living the life. Drugs. Is catnip safe for cats? I would assume so. I mean, it's literally for cats. If it wasn't, we would definitely see comments online that's like, don't you know you shouldn't be giving drugs to your cat? Come on. It's like cat weed. It is. It's pretty much what it is. But it seems like it's fine. I don't know. I don't have a cat. So I don't know the deeper implications of it. Yo, the weed cat from Pokemon. Literally the catnip cat. I don't know. Because, like, I feel like it's fine. Because if it wasn't, you would see a lot of, like, cat owners on Twitter being like, I can't believe you would give your cat catnip. Don't you know that this causes whatever. I don't even know. But you never see that. It's always like, haha, look at this silly cat. Wow, look at this guy. Silly cat. He doesn't even know what a job is. He doesn't even know the broader implications of the drug trade in the US economy. Well, he doesn't even understand. It's a funny looking cat. Just out there. Chilling. Cats never really understand. Try to explain quantum physics to a cat. It'll just look at you. Sometimes it'll meow. What if they do? That is also possible. They just have no way of letting us know. Imagine you were like reborn as a cat. And like you knew everything. What if there was like a cat that was smart enough to like solve one of these like equations, right? Legendary equations. But they simply could not explain. Cat was gonna. That's a song reference. I know. I don't know songs, but I know references. And that's a reference. Isekai cat. That time I was an award-winning Pulitzer Prize cat, and I got reincarnated. I don't know. How does that go? That time I was a astrophysicist and I got reincarnated as a cat, but now I can't explain my scientific knowledge to any of my peers and they won't review my journals because I'm a cat. That's it. That's the new hot show. Everyone's going to talk about it. It was so emotional when that guy got reincarnated as a cat and he couldn't explain his scientific studies with his peers because he was a cat. It really says a lot about society. Up to a third of cats are genetically immune to catnip effects, but they may respond and enjoy catnip alternatives. It's not addictive, considered very safe. Yeah, because, like, you know, if it wasn't, people would be complaining about it. It would be illegal. Okay, we got the 2. Got these. You gotta cross those off. Then what? Then you got the 2. This can't even be here, guys. Literally couldn't even be there. You got the 2. You got the 1. These are there. The 2s could not be there. The 2's gotta be here. The 1, you got the 2. I just got an email or something. Wonder what it is. Okay, this one's gotta be here. This is a fan. I can already tell this is a Japanese folding fan. An uchiwa. Sorry, that's not what an uchiwa is. What is the name for this? I don't even know. Whatever. Next one. Uchiwa is different. Those are the circular fans. You can attract cats to your porch if you plant catnip. Yeah, think of all the stray cats. Say that as if we didn't use some funky building materials. Like asbestos. Hold on, can I change the music? Don't they have like different songs? Sound, right? BGM, I keep forgetting it. They have multiple songs. Oh, listen to this one. I should have switched this earlier. I didn't realize. That's kind of nice. If you're gonna do that, give them a warm box to sleep in. Cats do love boxes, though. Do they only have 3 songs in this game? Like, even Mario Super Picross had more than 3 songs. We're just going back in time. 417. Although I guess the fact that we've been listening to one song for like 2.5 hours and I didn't notice until now really says a lot about like how the song really blends in. It's like you think of like listening to like another song for 2.5 hours and you're like, I can't do that. But we literally just did. And it was fine. No bazoo. There are tutorials for how to use plastic storage containers and styrofoam to give stray cats a warm place to sleep. That's true. You could do that. Well, styrofoam is banned, at least in New York. You can't even do that now. Zoe sat in a big box once. It felt good. Are you a cat? Yeah, we did finish Miku Picross. Now we're on to real Picross. Can you believe that? We're playing real Picross, not that fake Miku stuff. Cats really filled or scared of bottles. I thought you asked, are cats really filled bottles of water? Are cats really scared of filled bottles of water? I don't know. Can any cat owners confirm or deny? Wait, this is wrong. What am I doing? It's not even real. This can't be there. 1217. 1217. 7 has to be here though. So like that's fine. And this one has to be here. So this can't be there. But then this one. What the frick? Hold on. How could this be a 2? Let me restart. I'm gonna restart. How did that even happen? Okay, we know 517 has to be there, right? There's literally No other way for this. And then that's got to be a 1. This one's got to be a 1. It's got to be a 7. So this has to go this way. 3 could not be here. 7 goes down. Never notice any reaction to plastic bottles. What if they react, but just when you're not there? People out there wondering what their cats are doing when you're not even looking at them. Welcome, Mint. Welcome. Welcome to not Miku Picross. Got the 1. Got this 1. Okay, we got this 3. Could not even be there. Imagine thinking the 3 could be there. Literally can't. Okay, we have 4 1s. That's right, the 1 1 1 1. Miku is gone but not forgotten. We will never see Miku ever again. She will never show up. She's too busy now. She's too famous. She won't even show up. Actually, what if I did that? What if I just took like a GIF from that game and just put her in here against her will? She'll just show up. Miku in exile. No, surely she'll come up, right? What if one of these puzzle solutions is Miku? You never know. They could do it. This is a Star Trek thing. It's these old games. You guys remember this? I don't know. I said you guys. I mean, like you specifically. Do you remember this thing? The Tiger Electronics toy. Those. I was talking about this. I remember this was a thing. Never had that one. This was my first experience with Star Trek. I didn't even know what Star Trek was. But I had this, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Star Trek? I know what that is. I only knew about... I thought it was Star Trek. I was like, what the heck is a Trek? I don't even know what a Trek is. Is that even a real word? Clearly they mean Star Trek, right? Sonic is in Smash, so why can't Miku be in Picross? Licensing issues. Welcome, Marshall. You have Star Trek and Field. And stuff like that, but not these specifically. I feel like I had this one, and then I don't remember the other ones I had. This is the only one I remember. Let me see what other ones there were. Tiger Electronics. Okay, when I'm searching for Tiger Electronics, I get Tiger Electronics Fortnite. Is that a real thing? Is this real? I think this is fake. I think someone just made this up. The Star Trek one is the only one I remember. Didn't they also, like... There were probably McDonald's ones, right? Wait, there was that one McDonald's... Was it like McDonald's Pakistan or something? They had like a Sonic collab, and they had the legendary commercial. They had Tail Soccer. Whatever the other games were. That was a thing. They definitely did that. You think about, like, if they were giving those away in Happy Meals, like, how much would it even cost to make these, right? Can't be that much. Can't be more than the price of a Happy Meal. Or the ingredients. Like, there's like so much plastic, they got like buttons, they got electronics inside. Dang. Crash and Spyro ones? I didn't even know they had those. That's cool. Yeah, Knuckles Baseball. Legendary ad. Everyone knows. They had their own 3D renders. They made them in-house. At McDonald's. Okay, we got the 8 over here. Got the 2, you got the 1, the 2 is out there. This one's also a 2. 3 is over there. Anyway, this will be the last puzzle we solve today. We got the 1. It made Rouge a naked rat. Classic. What were they even thinking? Honestly, like, I wouldn't have expected them to, like, they made, did those McDonald's toys only exist in Pakistan? Surely, right? Because I don't remember seeing commercials for that anywhere else. Isn't that correct? Isn't she a naked rat? Isn't she a bat, though? You have them? Okay, so it wasn't just a Pakistan thing. Oh, so they like custom made their own commercial for it. They went above and beyond on that. They didn't have to do that. But they did. And they became legends. The 6 goes here. You got the 1. It's gotta be a 1. Wait, this was just math. 616. Keep that in mind, guys. That's just math. This is here. Rat is pretty close to bat. Oh yeah, where's Bat Jam, huh? Got Rat Jam. Got Cat Jam. Where is a Bat Jam? Is that even real? Bed Jam. Bedge. Okay, this has got to be a 2. Gotta have the 1. The wand, if you will. The 2, you got the 813, you got the 321. There's got to be a 3 here, right? Yeah, you can't fit a 3 in there. There's got to be a 1. This has got to be a 2. So these can't be up here. And then you have those 1s. You have 3 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't be there. This one gotta be here. And then the 5 has to go down. This 5 as well is over here. That's a 1. That's a 1. This is a 4. Check it out, guys. You got the 4 right here. Got the 1. You got the 1. 8 is over here. 3 going across. There's a 1. 2 gotta be right there. Got this one. Got that one. What do you think this is? What does this even look like? I don't even know. That's not there. You got the 3 going down. The 1. Then this one, it's gotta be a no, it could be a 1. It has to be a 1. So this has to be a 3. Gotta have the 2 right there. Then what? 2 1 1. These are all 1s, right? And then this is there. This doesn't even look like anything. It's not there. That's not there. This one gotta be that one. Over there. This one's over here. The 5 has gotta be here. The 1. What the heck is this? Oh, these toy soldiers. That's kind of hard to read. Well, anyway, that's it. Pretty cool. Enjoying this game so far. I feel like there's fewer puzzles than I expected there to be. Like we did like almost 1 page of this in one stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. Anyway, that'll be it. Sleeping mask. I feel like it would be uncomfortable, at least for me. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, why does this say Black Friday 2022? Are we in the wrong year? Is nationaltoday.com wrong? Hold on. Did I scrape the website wrong? This page doesn't even exist. Right, they changed their URL. It's not what is today. It is just today. It does say Black Friday 2022. They need to update their website. It's messed up. Okay, it's a Buy Nothing Day. Flossing Day. Yo, from Fortnite? Yeah, Flossing Day. Fur Free Friday? They freaking... They hate furries? I can't believe this. They're anti-furry. Maze Day. National Day of Listening. Oliver Day. Sardines Day. Let's do Flossing Day. Flossing Day raid. Anyone watching on YouTube? Well, I don't know. You won't even be able to experience the raid. Okay, who's streaming? Bunch of people streaming today. It's Friday. Who do I feel like raiding? Is anyone else playing picross? Probably not. Picross. I'm just gonna look up picross. Nope. Just see some Animal Crossing for some reason. Twitch decides if you search for picross on Twitch, it shows you Animal Crossing. Probably because it has the word cross in it. And it's like, oh, those are pretty much the same word. Picross and cross? The same thing. They're not the same thing. It's messed up that they would think it's the same thing. Okay, let's raid, Who do I want to raid today? Let's see. It's the hardest part of the stream, deciding who to raid. Let's raid Berry Bug. Streaming some Papered Mario. Alright, the raid is gone. Thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow with something. Yo, what the? 30 viewers? Is multi-streaming actually good? Like, do we have like 10 viewers here that showed up from the YouTube stream? It's like more than I normally get. And then I'm sure several days later, after I've been streaming several times on YouTube, they'll stop showing up because they can't chat on YouTube. I don't know. Whatever. The raid's going though. Flossing Day. I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow, but it's probably one of those games I bought. I bought like a bunch of games. So maybe one of those. In the meantime, though, you guys have a good rest of your Friday or Saturday, depending on whatever time zone you're in. And I will be here waiting for the raid to go. It sure is going. It is going. Right now, it's going. I will stop talking. Goodbye.